Hi, it's Chantelle here from Fiberific. Here at Fiberific, we like to talk about all things yarn craft related. That's knitting, crochet, spinning, weaving, but today we're going to talk about books. So the book I want to talk to you about today is this one, The Crochet Every Way Stitch Dictionary from Dora Ohrenstein. This is one of those must-have books. Now, before I get too deep down the well, I need to make it very clear that Dora did send me this book for review. I did not pay for this copy of the book, but in no way am I not able to give my personal opinion. I'm allowed to tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, or whatever. So there has been no restrictions. So even though the book was sent to me, I'm still giving you my honest review. Now, there are a lot of stitch dictionaries out there, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. There are tons, and that's because there's so many amazing stitches. This one is different for one very important reason. Dora has not just given us the square, you know, the stitches in the square, that's it. Here's your little square swatch. And then if you want to use it and you need to, you know, make a neckline or a sleeve hole or just shape it around your own curves, with most stitch dictionaries, you're just on your own. Whereas Dora has gone into the detail. So we've got so many different ideas for shaping. There's edge shaping, there's internal shaping, there's circular shaping, shaping in pattern, enlarging the stitch pattern, and it's not just for basic stitches. So she didn't even skimp out. She didn't just go, look, here's all those things, but just in single crochet. Now, single crochet is here, don't get me wrong. But then there's also these amazing sort of crochet puff stitches. And there's one that's caught my eye, and it's called plump posts. Now, I don't know if it's the yarn that's captured me or if it's just the beautiful texture of the pattern. There are so many things that I love about this book. And one of them is that there's over 100 patterns that she's put in here, 125 according to the cover. I love that it's going from the simple basic stitches all the way through to cables and lace and picot and all these fun textural stitches that we love to use in our garments and just anything we want to make. This is one of the things about making things for ourselves, is that we want to be able to put our own flair on things, and if all the sort of ways to shape are all just done in the basic stitches, it's quite difficult for some of us to move past that. Because Dora has done this in Crochet Every Way, you are not limited anymore to the basic stitches and shaping. You can go into the more advanced stitches and enjoy it. I also love that there is not only written patterns, there are charts. Now, one of the things I'm not the biggest fan of in this book is how small everything is. Now, as I'm getting older, I'm needing to hold things further away, further and further away to be able to read it. So it could be part of that, but I just thought, you know, it was just some of the fonts and especially the stitch charts were just a dash on the small side. Now there's a really simple way around that. Photocopy it, enlarge it, or maybe I could just go and see my optometrist and get a new prescription. I don't know which way I'm going to go. But that's actually my only negative. Now, I am concerned that I'm going to use this book so much. Pages are going to one day start coming out. But I think that is more to do with the fact that I love this book so much, and I think I'm going to get so much use out of it, more than the way that it was made. It's got amazing paper quality. The photographs in it are fantastic. I love that each section is color coded, and then just looking on the edge of it, you can see where you need to flip to before you've even popped in your sticky notes and your page markers and all the things that you want to get. I really think that Crochet Every Way is one of those must-have books. You remember how back a while ago we were all like, it's all about the harmony guides, make sure you've got the harmony guides and get all the harmony guides, which I have, and they're fantastic and I refer to them all the time. I think this belongs next to my harmony guides. I think I'm going to get just as much use, if not more, out of this one book than I do out of my set of harmony guides. This is just one of those amazing books that I think I'm going to be using for years and years and years. And as someone who's been crocheting for as long as I have, I was looking in here going, oh, that's an interesting way to do that. I never thought of that. And, you know, for someone who's been fudging patterns around for a while, you sort of become, you think you're immune to, you know, finding a new way to do something. You think, oh, I know it all. There was so much new stuff in this book. I'm only halfway through. Honestly, I'm halfway through having a good squiz. I mean, I've had a good flick through, but I'm having a good read through everything. There's so much information on every page about the stitches, about the way to do it. I could just keep going on, so I'm going to stop and tell you there's links below if you want to go and grab your own copy from Amazon. It is worth every cent, and if I hadn't have been gifted it, I was buying it already based on reviews I've had from other friends who've already bought it. This was coming into my library no matter what. I was just very lucky that Dora needed someone to make a review about it. I don't really know what else to tell you about it, but if you've got any questions about this book, pop them in the comments down below and I will get back to them and I'll answer them as quickly as I can so that we can all learn and we can all be informed. Thanks so much for watching this video on Dora Ohrenstein's Crochet Every Way Stitch Dictionary. I'm giving it a total 5 out of 5. So I think that you should go and check it out for yourself. If you don't want to buy your own copy, check out your local library, get them to buy in a copy. I think everybody needs it in their craft library. This one, get it now. Bye.